Hello, good day. Today we will be talking about the site plan, which is lab number one. And in this, we need to understand the different parameters we need for the site plan, given the dimensions and the technical specifications with dimensions in meters. So it is in meters. And the site plan should layer the following. So we have different layers. We have existing building, which is blue in color. We have existing access, which is magenta, and then we have boundaries, red color, and highway with this green color and dimensions, red, and lastly is the text or the font in red color. So the dimension should be added using the appropriate commands from the dimension toolbar, and the technical notes and titles for the drawing should be added using the appropriate commands from the text tool. And then you save your drawing as lab 1, your name, ID number, all in capital letters. And then you can submit it to BibleLearn under lab 1. Yeah. So there are important notes to check the units every time and make sure that they are in two decimal places. Now, this is how the site plan looks like. So this is the site plan. We have the boundary. We have the existing building, which is blue in color. And then we have front green, existing access, and footpaths and highway. All right. So basically, this is what we are going to draw, right? When we used using AutoCAD 2021. Okay. So we, in this case, as we draw this one, we need to use simple commands. And when we draw it, we need to draw it in the worksheet. The worksheet has been provided in the BibleLearn. And so let me just share to you the worksheet. All right. So we have the site plan now. And this is the worksheet. We can draw it from our BibleLearn. So here, we normally, if you are a beginner, you draw it inside this one, in the middle of this. No, we draw it outside, okay? So we draw it outside based on the drawing. All right, so let's draw. Based on the drawing that we have, we can draw a big rectangle. Yeah, a big rectangle. So let's go in the first command, which is REC or rectangle. The shortcut for rectangle is REC. So let's type REC, and then you will notice here that it will show in the command. Type the command here, and then enter. See here, it says there that you specify the first corner point. So we specify the first corner point somewhere, anywhere. All right, and then it says, do we have the area? He's asking if you have the area. No. Do we have dimensions? Yes, we have the length and the width. And then we have the rotation, which is we don't have. So the only thing we have is dimension. So we type D. Enter. All right, now the length now is on the horizontal pattern, which is 16.6, and the width is 23.10. So we have rectangle length, which is 16.6, and then the width is 23.10 according to the drawing. So here, so we can put it like this. Here you have now the boundaries. All right, we have now the boundaries. And then look at this one here. We need to put the existing building. Now in the existing building, in the drawing, you will notice that is from this portion here, it is 8 meters below, and then to the left, from 8 meters to the left is 6 meters. So let's establish first the reference point. So line. So the first command is we just make a line. So L or LIN or L for the shortcut L or line from here up to this one is 8 meters. However, you see this is not straight. So if we want this one to be straight so that there are no crooked lines, we click F8. Okay, function F8. So this one here, F8, and then type 8. All right, and then swing it to the left, which is 6 meters. Yeah, so this now is your point. So this is your point now. Okay, so this is your reference point. However, we have from the length, we can draw a rectangle, a big rectangle, and then we just do the cutting. All right, so we have 8.6 to the horizontal, and then the total we have 9.1. 8 plus 1.1, which is 9.1. All right, so 9.1. So we have line from here, line, or we can do this one here, line here, from here, line, from here, 8 meters. Okay, we type here 8 meters, just put 8. Okay, and then we can swing it here, which is 3.8. Yeah, we just follow this one, and then 1.1. Okay, and then we can swing it here. Now look at this one here. If the total width is 8.6 and we have 3.8 already, so we have the remaining 6.6 minus that will be deducted, no? So we use 6 plus 2.6, 6 plus 2.6, okay, minus 3.8, which is 4.8. So here we type here 4.8, 4.8. All right, so that's it. And then again, we make a line here, 6 meters here, from here 6 meters, 6 meters here, and then so here is line, and then 6 meters, and then we bring it down. Okay, here now this one I give you all the freedom so that I know who are not doing it or just copying it. So everybody will be different here. I give you all the freedom to this. Okay, anyway, all right, you can do like this and then swing it to the left now, which is 2.6. All right, and then bring it down and connect it. Yeah, so you have this one. Then we can remove this here and this one here. All right, so look at this. We have two commands that we use, the rectangle and lines, which is very easy. All right, these are very easy. Now, if you notice here, if I click this one here, the dimension, you will notice that this is 2 meters here. So this is 2 meters, okay? So no problem for that, okay? All right, so here, okay, we can now do this one here. Since we have done it, now we can do a layering. So let's do the layering so that it would be easier for us. Now there are layerings, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers. So every layers we need to create a layer. So go to the layer properties here. Go to the layer properties. You see this layer properties here, and then you click this one here, which is okay. As you click this one, it will create new layer. Okay, so new layer, and put here all capital letter existing building. All right, and the color is blue. So let's change the color here. Yeah, blue. Okay, click. Okay, so it's blue. And then again, we change this one now. Okay, you create another one, existing access. Yeah, it's very easy. So we put there magenta. So click this one here, and it will show you this one is a magenta. And then we create another one here, boundary. Okay, and the color is red. And then we create another one, which is highway. All right, and then green. And then we create another one, which is dimensions. And that would be red. And then we create another one, which is text. And that is also red. All right, so it's done. Okay, so it's done. Okay, we have this one. Now we close it. Okay, the text is closed. Okay, the text is said it's already in use. So we just remove this one. We just we just remove this one here. No need for that. We just change this one into red. All right. So we change this one into red here because text is already provided. Click red. All right. So text is already provided. Okay. All right. Now here we can now change now. See here, if we look at the boundary, we can click this one. These are the boundaries, right? So these are the boundaries. And just click this one here and click the boundary here. See this here? I click the boundary and that's it. And then enter. All right. So close this one and then you have the boundary now here. And then also here is the existing building. So highlight all these lines here, which is the existing building. All right, and then click this one, existing building. See it? Existing building. Yeah. All right. So, however, you will notice that there is a lines inside the existing building, which is horizontal line or diagonal line. So let's click this one as hatch. Type hatch. Okay, H or hatch for uh, easy command. Okay, and then click the pattern here. You click the use here hatch pattern here. Click hatch pattern and click ANSI 31. Click this one here and put it here. Yeah, put it here. Yeah. So you will notice the scale is too much. So we change this one into, let's say, 5. Okay. Let's see the 5. Okay. So maybe we can change it again to 10. All right. See here. It works now. See here. So the scale is 10 just to make a highlight to that. Okay. Then next is we will make now an existing axis. Okay, existing axis. So look at this one here. Existing axis is we make a line here from here up to this one, just down there. All right, that is existing axis. Then also let's make a line here. All right, 2 point. See here, make a line here, 2.8. So in order for me to make a line here is 2.8. We offset. So the command is O or offset O, enter, okay, and 2.8. Okay, so click this line here and then bring it there. All right, so it would be easy. Okay, and then again, you will notice that this one, the line here is 2.10 from here up to this one is 2.10. So I just make a line here. From here up to this one is 2.10. Okay, and then I swing it here. That's it. And then remove this line here. Okay, this one is already 2.10. And that's it. Okay, so this is the axis. So what I do now, so I have this line. I don't want this line. I don't want this line here. So how do I do it? I trim it. The command is trim, TR, or for shortcut, TR or trim. You see that? Enter. Okay, and then just highlight this one and it will be removed. That's it. Okay, so this one is your existing axis. Okay, click this line here and click this line, and this is your existing axis. All right, so it becomes magenta. Right? That's it. We're done. Yeah. So we're done. And then the only thing that we will do is the text. Okay. So the text can be done in one text so that it would be easier. We just move them later. All right. So what I do now, I type here under the command is text. Enter. And then put anywhere. You see this one? Start any point. Click this one here. And then type the height of the text, which is 0.4. Enter. And then the rotation is 0. And then you type now here, let's say boundary, all capital letter. All right. And then we have boundary again, rear garden. And then we have existing building. Existing. And then enter building. And then we have existing. And then access. All right. And then we have front garden. we have put path. So type everything there, essentially, and then highway. All right, enter. Now you will notice that uh, there are also text which is in 90 degrees. So what I do is I type again text here, and then text, and then put anywhere here, and then the rotation, the height is still the same, 0.4, and the rotation is 90 degrees. 90 degrees here. So you type now boundary. Yeah, two boundaries. Yeah, and that's all. Yeah, so that's it. Okay, so yeah, so we have this boundary. So what I do now is I just need to move it. Okay, move it, move. All right, so but before that, the text should be red. Yeah, so we highlight everything here. We highlight everything here and find the text here. Text is red. See it? It changes easily. And then I move them one by one. Move. Okay. Left click, right click. So here, move it. Okay. And then this is on F8. So you just click F8. Okay. And then put it there in the middle. All right. And then also we have the rear garden, move. So left click, right click, move. So this is the garden, rear garden. And then we have also the existing building here. So we can change it. All right. So move. Okay. Click this one, existing building. All right. And then right click, move. Okay. So it's easy. So you can put it here. And then we have existing access. Okay. Move. And all right. Click the access. Right click, left click. All right, and then put it here. This is the existing access. Yeah, existing access. Put it there, and then we have the or front garden. Okay, so front garden. Okay, move. Left click, right click, move. Okay, it's easy, right? And then we have the highway. Put path also, move. Okay, left click, right click. All right, and then we can put it here in the put path. Yeah. And then we have the highway, move. Yeah, left click, right click here. We can put the highway here. Now the highway, okay, we can make a line here. Look at this one here. From here, 1.8. So here, from here, 1.8. 1.8. Okay. So this one is 1.8. So we make a line here from here up to this one. Okay. So here we need to click F8 so that it will be straight. All right. So, okay, now this is straight already. All right. And then erase this one. Okay. Click this one and erase. Okay. By the way, don't delete, just erase. Okay. Click this one, highlight this one here, stretch it a little bit. Okay. All right. And then you do offset at 5 meters. Offset. Okay. 5. Okay. Highlight this one and bring it there. Okay. Now move the highway, put it in the middle. See it? Put it in the middle. Okay, F8. Function F8. Okay, put it in the middle. That's it. Okay. Oh, that's it. Now change this one into the highway, which is green. Remember in the layer we did the highway green. That's it. We have already, and then we move this also, the boundary, move. Okay, because there are two boundaries here. So we can move it here, boundary. All right, and then we can put the other one here also, move. Yeah, so it's there. All right, now the next thing we can do is do the annotations or the dimension. All right, we go to the dimension. Now look at this one here. In the dimension, you click this one here, the dimension style, so that we can modify it, because this is not modified. So we modify it. We highlight this one here, and then you go first to the line here, line. Now be sure that this one, okay, will be red. All right, the colors are red because everything is red. Yeah, as per our dimensions, okay, requirement. And then we have this one, we change it into 0.3. Okay, and then this one text also, when you have the arrow size is 0.3, the text height also is 0.3. All right, and then change this one into red and change this one into sans serif. Now the vertical, will put this one as above and this one aligned with dimension. All right, and then the primary units, we change it into 2 decimal places only. All right, and then set current, close. So now it is now set to current. So we just click now the dimension, linear dimension, and check this one here if this is 16.6. Yeah, so this one is 16.6, mashallah. Okay, and then this one here is 23.1. See this one here, 23.1. So we are correct. See here. Yeah, so 23.1. All right, now look at this one here. We need to make sure that this one is 8. Let's see. Click this one from here up to this one and then bring it here. How much is this? Is 8. Yeah, 8 meters. All right, okay. So 8 meters, and then we can go from here now, from here up to this one, which is now look at this one here. You have to put them together always. Yeah, this is another 8 meters here. Or sometimes what we do now, so that we don't have this line here, what I do is I click this one here, from here up to this one, okay, and then put it there. All right, and then erase this one. Yeah, all right, and then this one also, I do it like this, from here up to this one, and then this one should be touching together. All right, and then click this one, erase. Yeah, so this is it. You have 8 meters. All right, it's very clean. All right, and then again, see this one. We can see this. Okay, from here up to this one, which is 1.1. So this is 1.1. So what we can do is click this one here, and then click this one, and then put it here, touch them together, and erase this one. All right, so that's it. Yeah, 1.1. Okay, and then again, remember, we don't what we have done. This one is 6 meters here, from here up to this one. Okay, is 6 meters, right? Okay, and then this one also, from here up to this one is 6 meters. So it is correct. Also this one here, from here up to this one here, all right, is 2.1 meters. Okay, and then this one here is to make sure if it is 2 meters. Yeah, it's 2 meters. Yeah, so in case this one is nearing each other, you just move it, move the boundary, and put it a little bit up. Yeah, that's it. See, we have this one here. We don't need to put all those dimensions here. Yeah, because it's not good to see. So this one is good enough to take it. All right, and this one, no need. So what we need to do now is make it a little bit thicker in the lines. Like for example, this one here, we can make it thicker here. How do I do it? Click these properties here, and then you will notice that this one has a thicker. See here, it has a thickness of 0.25, 0.30, let's say 0.30. All right. Okay, and then also this one also, the lines here, so that because this is the existing building, so we need to make it a little bit thick. Yeah, so that it will be seen right away. All right, so we go to the properties and change this one into, let's say, let's change it into 0.4. All right, okay, here. All right, so sir, it doesn't change at all. All right, let's just finish this one. I just finished the highway. I will make it thicker also. Go to the properties here and change the thickness here. Let's say this is 0.4 also. Okay. Now you will notice that there are no change because we did not click this one. So when we click this one here, this show hide line weight. So when I click this one here, look at this here, it gives you all the thickness. Okay. So the thickness are all provided. See this one? So here, the the object has been done, and what we need to do now is to make uh, a layout. Okay. So look at this one here. Be sure that every time this one is in zero. All right. It should be always be in zero. Okay. In the layers. Now look at this one here. It's not good to put the model and submit. We need to put it in the layout. All right. That's the proper way to do it. So what I do, I copy this frame. I copy this frame here. Control C. Highlight this one here. Okay. Control C. Highlight this one here and enter. And then go to the layout here. Go to the layout. And then now this one here. Sometimes it goes like this, make it smaller. Don't you ever put your drawing into this small white one. Otherwise, you will have some problems. So don't do it here. Just click this one, move it on the right, left, and then right click here and clipboard. See this one, paste. Paste the frame. Okay, this is the frame that we have. Now, in case you don't see the paste there, you just be Control V. Okay, so here, now look at this one here. Now, this is another command now in the layout. We want to put the object into the layout. We will not copy it from the model, but we will just use a command, and the command is MV or multi-view. Okay, MV, enter. Now, highlight this one here, from here up to this one. Okay, from here up to this one here, and then you will see this drawing is shown, right? Now, they are there, the frame and the drawing, but in order for me to put the drawing in the middle, double click inside. See, you see there is a highlight there. Double click and then go and make it this one a little bit bigger. All right, this is what we need in the frame. So here, now, we want to do the scaling, the proper scaling. Okay, later on, I will show you how to do the scaling. But at the meantime, you do zoom, Z, enter, and then scale. Okay, enter, and then type here 1XP. All right, 1XP. Okay, 1XP, and then this one here. See, and 1XP is good enough. Okay, so we will put it in the middle here. Okay, and then double click. Aywa. So here, now once you double click this one here, you can never change it anymore. Now, if you want to change it, double click again, and then you'll see the highlight, and then you can change zoom, scale, and change the scale either 1XP, 2XP, 1.5 XP, it depends. I will teach you this one later on in the layout and printing. In the meantime, let's use 1XP. That's the common denominator. And then once this is 1XP, double click inside, and you have this one. This is exactly 1:100 scale. So here now is I put my name here, double click here, and then put here, my name is James Bond. All right, and then the IT number, all right, H007. Okay, H007. And then the scale will be 1:100. 1:100, not 1:1XP. All right, so this one here. Okay, and then you can now save the drawing again. See here, save as. Okay, lab. Okay, lab1. Okay, all capital letter, dash, James Bond. Okay, H007. All right, this is how you save it. Okay, and then save. Once you save this one, go to the BBLearn and attach the drawing to the lab number 1. All right, so we've done the lab number one, which is the site plan. So let's wrap up with the commands. We did a rectangle, which is REC. We did line, which is L only. And then we did also trim or TR, which is the shortcut. And then we do also offset. Offset means O, or just type O and it will offset. How much you need to offset, it will go. And then we also type, we did command like hatch. Yeah. So hatch, we show the pattern or the hatch pattern, and that's it. And then we change the dimensions. We modify it, modify the dimension. Normally, we just modify the text weight or text size and the arrow size. And then we do simple annotations. All right. So this is basically what we have in the site plan. Okay. So this is it. And I hope that everybody has retained the different commands. Thank you.